Hey, so I want to show you how this works. It's not so much the tool, it's definitely just the flow of how this works. So if we start, we've got a spreadsheet of where I just need to go and populate the newsletter. So I've pasted this newsletter that I've written. It's an old one, so I'm just really testing this one out. I just give it the topic title and I say, okay, cool, I'm ready with this. I then go around and I go and run our first workflow. Now, there's a lot of moving parts to this, and while this thing is busy running and doing all of its things, what I wanted to show you is we've built it in a way that allows us to plug things in every single time it runs. So what we don't want to be doing is I don't want to have all my prompts and all my tone and style guides and ICP stuff like in the workflow or in the actual tool itself, because if I need to move tools or it's not working, I have to keep tweaking that instead of just tweak here. So we've got stuff like, guidelines for how to write a blog post, who our ICP is, what image generation guidelines, my tone of writing. You can see we're doing some testing. And then even the prompts, we have the prompt sitting in here rather than sitting in the tool itself. So rather pull it into the tool as it goes. You can see this is just now run. It's now finished running. And so what it's done is it will have updated the spreadsheet. It's now created the topics folder with the title. It's now created the reduce link, which I wanted to obviously show you. So this is the key points. So summarized it. It's got a summary. It's got key points to it. I read through this to make sure there's gaps, there's opportunities. So we've been working on this to get the key points in the summary like spot on. Because once again, like I said, junk in is junk out. So if this is really good, and I edit this sometimes myself, then when I push it through to write the blog post, there's a lot less work that needs to be done. So once I'm happy with that, I then say, cool, okay, now I'm ready for it to expand. I go back and you can see it's a work in progress. We're running a couple of versions. And this is often, I'm not going to show this detail and stuff. I mean, there's renaming of things. You can see it's pulling in the ICP prompts. It's like doing all of those things in this workflow. And then obviously I just run this and this will now start doing its thing. So it'll start taking, reads the spreadsheet, it pulls out the topics, repairs it, it loads the guide, it loads like a whole bunch of stuff in here, takes our ICP. I'm obviously writing, for people I think would potentially be clients of ours and our current clients, obviously. But there's more work that potentially could be done there. And so it's busy doing that. This takes very little time to do. And then once that's done, it will then go back to the topic sheet. I mean, you give it a second, it'll actually then be that. And then once this is also run through, so let's just see here. So it's still busy running. I'll pause this for a second. Okay, took a minute to run, and if I go back to the sheet, it's now created the expand link, which is the draft of the blog post. I can now go into this, I'll read it. There's some work that needs to be done here, but I'll work from this and edit this, tweak this, change the paragraph spacing, like all of that. This takes, not a lot of time to do, but I now have a working copy that I almost remove some of the M dashes, maybe keep one or two in. I think, we're moving away from just deleting all of them, but they still, obviously there's a lot of them, like here's 1, 2, 3, like stuff like that has to be, can't use as many of them. And that's what we've built here. And so obviously then I go on and I say, there's a third one here. We go ready to reach. Reach to us is obviously the LinkedIn post. It'll generate that. I'm not going to go into that detail just in here, but you get the point. So we built these automations, testing it, and it's working. So that's what I wanted to show you guys.